Let's talk about reason why some family sponsor immigrant visa applicant won't get their interview appointment letter this year. Hello, my name is John and welcome. If you are a family sponsor immigrant visa applicant, meaning that you are in F1, F2A, F2B, F3, and F4 category, chances are you won't get your interview appointment letter this year. If everything was going well, you're supposed to get your interview appointment letter this year, but the way things are going, unfortunately, you won't be able to get your interview appointment letter. And there are some reasons behind that. The first reason is now USCIS is asking for a lot of RFE, which is request for evidence, especially in marriage-based application. When your spouse file I-130 petition for you, they're asking a lot of document. So that itself would delay the whole process. Most of the time when your spouse file for you, especially if your spouse is a US citizen, by 18 months, you should get your immigrant visa to come to the United States of America. But now, like I said, since USCIS is asking for a lot of document, well, it will take time, more than 18 months to get your interview appointment letter and come to the United States of America with your immigrant visa. So because of that, some of you guys won't get your interview appointment letter this year. The time it will take USCIS to send you the notification, the RFE notification, and then the time it will take you to gather all those documents and send it to USCIS. The time will take USCIS to review those documents will delay the whole process, like I say. The second reason is reduced staffing at the State Department level and also U.S. consulate worldwide. Before we talk about that, if your spouse or your parent are preparing their immigrant visa interview, well, we have some ebooks that can help them with their interview questions. The links are in the description below. Now let's go back to the video. Because of the reduced staffing, it will take time for those employees to work on your visa application. So at NVC level, for example, USCIS won't be able to push more I-130 petition case to them because they're already working on some visa application. And then on the consular level, NVC cannot push your case to the consulate because there won't be any slot available. Remember, the U.S. consulate is the one that will tell NVC that, okay, we have a slot available, therefore go ahead and schedule the interview appointment. But if there are only few slots, guess what? Those cases gonna stay at NVC level, and that will delay the whole process. And that can be the reason why you won't get your interview appointment letter this year. The third reason is backlogs. Just like I say, if the U.S. consulate and also NVC is working with reduced staffing, guess what? That will affect the rest of the agency, like USCIS, and USCIS won't be able to move cases to NVC when those applicant lives overseas, because you know that they will need a visa, immigrant visa, to come to the United States of America. Therefore, once the case is approved, USCIS have to move those cases to NVC. But because of backlogs, guess what? NVC won't be able to handle those applications. Those applications will sit at USCIS until there is a room for them to send them to NVC. Same thing with NVC, there will be backlogs. Since the U.S. consulate don't have enough spot available to schedule an interview appointment for the visa applicant, guess what? Those cases gonna sit at NVC level as well. And the fourth reason is the travel ban. If you don't know, only immediate relatives are not affected by this travel ban, like spouse of U.S. citizens, children under the age of U.S. citizens, and also parent of U.S. citizens. But applicants who are not immediate relatives are affected. Let's say you are a green card holder, you file I-130 petition for your spouse and children. If their countries is affected by the travel ban, guess what? They won't be able to get their interview appointment letter this year. With all those delays, one thing you can do is to expedite your case, your I-130 petition case. but not everybody can expedite their case. You can only expedite the case if you're in a hardship. If you're in life and death situation, well, NVC gives you the option to expedite the case. Thanks for watching.